is 12 noon on this Sunday afternoon, August 12th, 2018. It's time now for the Peter Channel Noon News Report on this Sunday afternoon, August 12th, 2018. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 12 noon on this Sunday afternoon, and the temperature is 77 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Noon News Report on this Sunday is Omarosa saying that Trump is mentally declined as she released the perpetrated secret recording of the Chief of Staff John Kelly friended her in the Situation Room. Rallies kick off day of white nationals conduct portrait events in D.C. President Trump calls President Trump calls Attorney General Jeff Sessions scared stiff and missing in action. NPR teaches listeners about the public care and feeding of white nationalists. A stolen plane that devastated family and a nation questioning airport security gaps at SeaTac Airport as family man who stole plane at SeaTac expressed shock to say people was friendly guy. Activists met with 10th confrontation on Charlottesville anniversary. Filed Wisconsin dairy farmers, tariffs could reshape the race for the Senate. Suspect charged with murder in a New Brunswick shooting. Turkey, Erdogan slams U.S. over tariff move. Arms depot in Syria's Idlib province kills 39 according to Monitor. Intense finding as Taliban presses to take Afghan city. Walpole police go blue for their lip sync challenge video. After Tesla buy a treat, some investors wonder, where was NASDAQ? Americans are spending like crazy. Can the good times last? Future retirees think 15% of the Social Security benefits will go to the healthcare, but here's why. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan lashed out the United States saying that partnership is in jeopardy because of tariffs and sanctions. 4 Jordanian security officers killed in raid after attack. A dust storm, monsoon, and lightning hit the Las Vegas Valley, causing damage and knocking out power to thousands. NASA launches Parker solar probe in a mission to touch the sun. First rate meteor shower 2018 peaks tonight. Construction workers in Florida find prehistoric animal fossil estimated to be 1,000 years old. Eye disease linked to Alzheimer's seen. Treating teen depression might improve mental health for parents too. Michigan sets new 100 rules to stop deer disease spread. 2 Michigan swine flu cases among first detected in the U.S. in 2018. Peter Channel News Time. 12:03 on this Sunday afternoon, and it is time now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox will be taking on the Baltimore Orioles at 1 o'clock in Baltimore with Chris Sale and the man for the Red Sox. Tiger Woods is searching for his old man to a major title at the PGA Championship at Bell Rive. Denver Broncos start preseason with more questions than answers. Liverpool defeated West Ham 4-0, and Manchester United's Paul Pogba said he can't say what he'll be fine. Peter Chill News Time. 12:04 on this Sunday afternoon, and it's time now for our Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBT with Green Line Need Branch Pearson. Result delays up to 20 minutes due to an early train with a mechanical problem approaching Back on the Hill westbound. And the Camry Rail and the ferries are looking good. Okay, looking at the highways and byways in New England. One voice of the road in North Smithfield, Rhode Island. Eastbound side of Newport Bridge, it's a little slow. On 138, Route 6 on the westbound side, it is slow between Brewster and Sagamore Bridge. Swaying on the northbound side, also born ready down the Bourne Bridge. 95, both ends are back between Westerly, Rhode Island, all the way on New London, Connecticut. 3 on the northbound side, so between Marshfield down to Weymouth. 495 on the northbound side, it's so between 105 and Middleborough, all the way down to the Braintree Split. Southern Expressway, the northbound side. Little slow from Quincy, Oregon, and Mass back in downtown Boston, all the way down to Zachem Bridge in downtown Boston. 128 of both ends back between Denver's down to Woburn. 495 on the southbound side. Little slow before 290 in Marlborough. 290 eastbound side, also Shrewsbury Stretch. Mass back westbound side, so between Millbury and then Sturbridge. Mass back eastbound side, so between 84 Sturbridge down to Charlton. 84 eastbound side, also between Route 20 and Sturbridge, all the way down to Mass Pike in Sturbridge. Western Massachusetts highways out looking good. In Connecticut, 91 on the both ends back around 691 murdered in Connecticut. 95 southbound side, so between Bridgeport and Greenwich. Murray Parkway, both ends back around Stamford Stretch. 95 both ends back between Bronx and around the George Washington Bridge in New York City. Lincoln Tunnel, it's slow on both ends. And 270 east westbound side, a little slow around the Long Island Expressway in Brooklyn. Up in northern New England, 93 on the southbound side, stop going between Meredith, New Hampshire, and then the Concord, New Hampshire, and hit again after 101 in Manchester, New Hampshire, and never turn back to the southbound side, so Manchester Airport, and 495 at both ends back between Haverhill and Lawrence. 95 on the southbound side, it is so between Walls, Maine, and the main turnback all the way down to Newburyport, Massachusetts, and main turnback on both ends back between Saco and 295 in South Portland, Maine, and main turnback on the northbound side, it is slow. Around 202 in Gray, Maine, 95 on the southbound side, also Freeport, Maine, and on 295 southbound and 295 southbound, so after the main turnback in Gardner, Maine, and Route 1 on the southbound side, also Brunswick, Maine, Interstate 8789, 91 on the southbound and the northbound side, also on the U.S.-Canadian border, and Ottawa 59 on the northbound side, so in Southern Quebec headed towards Montreal. And 87 on the southbound side, also between Boston all the way down to Drury and Albany. Peter Chill News Time, 12:08 on this Sunday afternoon, some now for a weather report. Radar satellite doing chills. A line of rain showers down a line from New London, Connecticut, all the way down through Washington County, Rhode Island, and down to Bristol County, and down for Fall River and up to Middleborough. And another batch of rain showers and storms on the northeastern Massachusetts and down from Amherst down to Hampton, New Hampshire, and line of showers and storms all off the Cape Islands, and rain heavily on Hempstead, Long Island, and patchy rain showers down the line from Meredith, New Hampshire, all the way down to Port Maine, and rain in east of Rock, Maine, and Augusta, and west of Belfast, and down east Maine, and raining around the White Mountains, New Hampshire. Temperatures, it's in the mid-60s, a low to mid-70s in New England with an 80-degree reading in Manchester, Connecticut, and New London, Connecticut, and 81 up in Old Saybrook, Connecticut, and 52 degrees in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Right now, 75 degrees, that's temperature, humidity 96%, 2.34 degrees, barometer 2.05 inches today, winds south-southeast at 1 mile an hour. Flash flood watch, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Scattered showers and thunderstorms may produce local downpours, causing some urban and poor drainage flooding, and a few storms on Tuesday night may produce hail and strong winds. National Weather Service in Boston, New England issued a flood advisory for southeastern Bristol County and southeastern Massachusetts, central Washington County and Rhode Island, and northern Newport County, Rhode Island, and southeastern Bristol County and Rhode Island until 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at 10:52 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Doppler radar indicated a line of heavy rain from westerly to near Fall River. This will cause minor flooding in the advisory area. Some locations will be experienced minor flooding include New Bedford, Fall River, Dartmouth, South Kingstown, North Kingstown, Bristol, Westerly, Somerset, Portsmouth, Middletown, Narragansett, Swansea, Tiverton, Westport, Warren, Acushnet, Freetown, Hopkinton, Charlestown, and Richmond. And a flood advisory condition for minor flooding on roads and underpasses that usually flood in heavy rain. Do not drive for flooded roads. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. This afternoon, showers likely in possibly a thunderstorm before 1 p.m. and then chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Some storms produce heavy rain, clouds sky about 30 degrees in east with about 5 miles on chance base to 6%, and near amounts between quote and image possible as high amounts possible thunderstorms for tonight. A chance of showers and thunderstorms, some storms produce heavy rain, patchwork after 11 p.m. Otherwise, clouds sky about 69 degrees east with about 5 miles on coming in the evening, chance base to 40%. Now rain amount between 10 minutes possible amounts possible thunderstorms for Monday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some storms produce heavy rain, patchwork between 2 and 3 p.m. Otherwise, Costco about 70 in the low 69, and anticipation is 45% for Tuesday at Chester Showers and thunderstorms. Patch about for 9 a.m. west. Mostly Costco about 83, about 67 degrees. Anticipation is 40% for Wednesday. Chester Showers and between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Then Chester Showers and thunderstorms up to 11 a.m. Patch about before 9 a.m. west. Putney side is about 86, about 68 degrees, and anticipation 30%. Thursday, mostly sides got about 87, about 68 degrees, and for Friday, Chester Showers. That's what Putney side is mostly Costco about 85, about 68 degrees. Anticipation 40%, and for Saturday, Chester Showers and thunderstorms. Putney sides about 82 degrees, and anticipation 50%. And that's gonna be it for the Peter Channel. Noon news report on this August 12th, 2018 on a Sunday afternoon. Viewers will be have a good afternoon, goodbye day to hope you have a good day, and I'll see you for our 5 o'clock report on. I hope you have a good afternoon.